What's up, Aquarius? So I'm like long intro, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. And we're gonna pull some Alice in Wonderland cards for you because I'm very deeply connected to Alice in Wonderland. You got messages for a rabbit and keeping up. That's a 6 of 4. Time, and at the bottom of the deck, it's always tea time. So in the past couple of years, you may have been putting in immense effort without knowing that you were going to advance so spiritually. Being the water bearer, you bear the water for others, but it was unexpected when the water itself went within you. But it had to happen. By water, I mean emotion. You felt a deep emotion. You went through cycles that seemed to be repeating over and over and over and over again to the point where you're like, when is this going to end? When will I progress? I'm putting in so much and receiving back so little. And I feel done with it. It's always tea time. The Mad Hatter he just makes up his own time. And typically Aquarians like that concept. However, when the love for humanity gets focused to one person or one thing for so long, it becomes depleting and exhausting when it's not returned back. Literally keeping up with your own energy, keeping up with how, not knowing when things were going to look up, get better, transform. You could have connected with animals in the recent past on a deeper level than you normally have. And also, there's a big message to not fear. You need to remember how powerful you are. We are in the age of Aquarius, and the age of Aquarius is about brotherhood, humanitarianism, eccentricity. If you notice, like if you go on TikTok, like a lot of people are expressing themselves wearing different makeups and hairstyles and outfits, showing their individuality, and that is the Aquarian energy. You went through a specific cycle that not everyone has gone through. It was very intense. It was enduring. It took a lot of perseverance, and it seemed endless. The repetitious cycles were torturous, and Aquarian's fast-moving energy. It's the airiest of the air signs, all logic. And in the recent, or kind of recent, it's a kind of long past. Everything's relative. You learned patience. You learned why patience was a virtue. You learned what the value in the long game. That instant gratification is not as fulfilling as something that you put this immense effort into. You might still not know where this goes or when it ends. All you know is that something is shifting within you, and it's significant because you feel different. You could have changed very quickly. That's how Aquarians do. You could have had very supernatural or Neptunian experiences where it was impossible to explain. Look out for flowers. Look out for the beauty in nature and messengers that come from unexpected sources. Okay? It's time for you to set your course. It's time for you to now start. You have a blank slate. Now create. Be consistent. You may have learned consistency recently. And if you didn't like making plans in the past because you didn't want to be restrained, it's time to take the lesson of the tea time that you participated in. Like if you visited Alice in Wonderland and if you visited that world and you went to tea time and it seemed eternal. You did learn lessons, you became someone new, and now it's time to set your course because you have the tools and the ability to head in the right direction. You're always in the right direction, but to create what you truly want now. Wow, the next card. Find the lesson. Confirmation. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Aquarians are constantly, always, consistently learning. You could be seeing the numbers 9, 7s, 5s, and 4s right now. You know the lesson. And it's the lesson will keep unfolding and unfolding, but some of the lessons that I'm picking up on are patience, endurance, perseverance, maturity, growth, being more grounded, being more of this earth, being able to relate to people a lot more, finding out what love is, what a different kind of love, not the humanity love, the individual love. You could connect to cats, and you're beginning to embrace your eccentricity, your weirdness, because it was the only thing that kept you confident in the previous cycle that was hard. You're growing up. You're different. Rejection of perpetual youth. You're finding yourself more feeling like you're in your body, that you're in this world and of this world to change it. But before it was like, I don't know if I fit in. Be sure to keep your temper. Aquarians don't typically get mad, but when Aquarians do get mad, the words can be sharp and biting. A lesson you could have learned is to literally keep your temper, to that no matter what happens, to remain that beautiful soul, that beautiful, caring, empathetic, sympathetic, never wanting to hurt or judge anyone type of soul. And if you're tested in the near future, just remember that. Handle things the right way. Learning to create what you desire. Since now it's a blank slate, it's time to learn. What do I want? How do I go about it? This last cycle taught me consistency and the value in putting time into something and watching it manifest. The Page of Coins. Literally what we were talking about. Starting something new from a new perspective. Hangman, from a new perspective. The Page of Coins to the Knight of Coins. You may already have an idea and you could be slowly working on it. And if not, whatever your heart is called to, just go in that direction. Who cares if it's just 15 minutes a day? Just dedicate 15 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, whatever you can, and the momentum will build. But you're growing something that's going to be very fruitful, very fruitful. And it could be something that you're not expecting. Hold on, I want to clarify this tower. Pisces energy, Scorpio. It's a lot of water energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. King of Swords. You're going to make a very decisive decision. You're going to feel, if you don't already, in your power. But now that the King of Swords has all this wisdom, what does he do? Eight of Coins. Works at it, works on it. Even if the repetition seems mundane and boring, it is still the path of least resistance to moving to the calmer waters. At least you're free. You're free from the past cycle. Judgment in the Chariot. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn. Finding out that the thing that you once resisted is actually the path of least resistance to the very thing that you want. You're learning to not just move forward with your thoughts, but to move forward with emotional willpower. And a judgment is being made. And the karmic scales will turn, the wheel will turn in your favor because of the way you handled people in the past and yourself in the past. Being gentle, being considerate, biting your tongue, not being boastful. But now that this cycle is in the process of ending, you're feeling more fulfilled than ever. You're feeling more yourself than ever. But you just don't know what to do with this new energy. Ace of Cups and Nine of Cups. The advice is to just embrace the love Work on self-love every day. Do those little things that make you feel good. Think better thoughts. Listen to Abraham Hicks. Enjoy the fulfillment without guilt. You deserve it. You're no longer bound by what you were bound for, or you're finding yourself releasing yourself from what you were bound by. What were you bound by? You are divinely protected. You were bound by something that you could not see, but you stepped into Queen of Swords energy, and you saw that you were holding on to something that was not giving you that Ace of Cups energy that you realized that you could give yourself. Yeah. You were bound by something that was teaching you something, but binding you to it or them. And it was supposed to happen. You were holding on to it because the chains were around you. You were trapped in it to learn the lessons. But now that you learn the lessons, you're ready to step into a whole new phase. A whole new phase. And to be honest, the cycle was so long and enduring and transformative that you're openly willing to be the fool, even if you don't know what's next. Bask in the feeling of feeling whole and complete and filling your own cups and knowing that no one else can take your cups away because you filled them yourself. As you begin to have that Page of Pentacles energy, you will, you will start to feel the momentum building of your passions. Even if you don't know what your passion is or you have a slight idea, just make baby steps. And the Knight of Wands just went to the Ace of Wands. Something very exciting is coming once this cycle is completely over or once you put an end to it. I'd like to clarify the Ace of Wands. You're excited about taking this leap. Because it's like anywhere but here, I'm hearing. Anywhere but here. Six of Coins. It's going to be a gift from the universe. You might be traveling, but you're ready for an equal give and take, that's for sure. You have ascended. And there might be someone or people who are sad that you are leaving their life or that they have left yours. I'm not sure. They couldn't make a decision, but they do feel that you are an integral part of who they are. Because you see the two faces. One's holding a wand, one's holding a key. One holds the passion, one holds the love. One holds the question, one holds the answers, and vice versa. There's a lot of love behind, but the one that holds the key is a step behind because they don't know how to move forward. Seven of Swords. They're scared of your intentions or vice versa. But it's like in their head, it's like, if this is real, then this is Knight of Cups, what I would like to move forward with in love, because Four of Wands, I see marriage, I see potential, I see true love with this person. I see stability with this person. I see growth with this person. They see that they could build a solid foundation with roots in the ground and then fruitfulness above. That love is more important than money. Love is more important than status. Love is more important than the other options available. They all look the same compared to you. And so they're going to find themselves standing their ground to go after their happiness and reunite. This also could mean that you are feeling a little more social, or a little more social than normal. Against all odds, you came out of this happy, building something new. You took away, you went from the two of coins to three of coins. I don't know what to do I'm going to keep going even if I don't know. And anyone who is against me, I'm not paying attention to them. I'm going my own way, even if I go alone. I don't know where it leads, but I'm leaving the dark. I'm leaving that castle and that past behind. And I'm going to do it my way. Knight of Swords. You are definitely in your power. You are definitely in your power. It's the most powerful you've ever felt because you are empowered. And that's the truth. And the empowerment may have come from a truth that you received from another person that allowed you to cut the ties that bound you. And it could have hurt. It could have hurt at first. There you are. But you, the star, started focusing on the star yourself and healing from it. And realizing that the internal conflict is not worth it. That even though your heart space got smaller, you can put this love towards something that brings you divine justice. That everything you went through, that took a long time, was all worth it. All the waiting, all the harsh words. It's over. Congratulations, it's a job well done. There was no victory in it, and so you saw the sun and moving forward. And you're resting, and as soon as you're done resting and healing, it'll be the end of sadness, of what was holding you back, of the healing, of the conflict, and you're going to begin to manifest. But it's hidden from you. The universe is like, don't tell them. Don't tell them. And if you're feeling bored or discontent with where you are now, just remember that it's time to create your reality. It's time to step into your power. It's time to maybe even engage in knowledge and learn something new. Because you're done with the repeating cycles over and over and over and over again. You're like excited, right? Page of Swords, ready to learn something new. And also ready as hell for love. That's the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and then the 10 of Pentacles. Money is coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is here. The two queens, the queen and the Empress, and the High Priestess, and the Eight of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. Need I say more? Congratulations on your healing journey. You have all the tools that you need. And by tools, I mean you have the patience. You have the endurance, you have the perseverance, you have the balance of mind and heart. You know how to curb your temper. You know when to spread love when it's authentic. You know how to heal yourself and therefore heal humanity. You know that you're going to make a difference even if you don't know how you're going to do it yet. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Good luck. I hope to see you soon.